Gerald Celente, the publisher of the Trends Journal, spoke about the current economic recovery plan. Talking about Biden's statement about companies who haven't paid tax in 3 years, Gerald says that what will happen is they won't pay their share, just like the hedge funds and private equity groups. They don't pay the full taxes. The tax rate was 90% for the very rich, the Buffets, Gates, the Bezos. How many more billions do the government needs is a big question. When they raise the corporate taxes, they hit the small businesses because the other ones take their stuff offshore. They know all the games and how to beat. So all that is coming out of Biden's mouth is a lot of baloney. The little people will pay the taxes just like they did. Small businesses are not essential businesses. Walmart is essential. Costco is essential. You are not essential. How come government don't have any capacity regulations in Walmart but put them in restaurant? How's this is stupidity when you are sitting down and don't have to use a mask, but as you stand up you have to wear one. They are making this stuff up. They are going to tax and it's going to hit the little people. They are already doing it. Here's what they do. They just raise the tolls. Do the rich people care about the tolls that went up? Are they going to raise the gas taxes? They are going to raise your property taxes. They are going to raise your school taxes because they destroy the economy. They put millions of people out of work, close down businesses. They are buying up everything. Look at the merger and acquisition activity going on. All the small businesses are going out of business. The bigs are getting bigger. They got $4 trillion richer during the pandemic. Gerald says that look what's going on in the big cities. What do you have? An office occupancy rate of 14% in New York City? All the businesses that depend on computers gone. There's no tourism tax. Where's the money coming in? The hospitality sector is dead. They are injecting monetary methadone into the system. The $28 trillion worth of debt, and they say they are not worried about it because the interest rates are so low. What's going to happen when interest rates go up? What's going to happen when the inflation goes up? According to Bloomberg, the prices of the houses went up in New York, the highest in the nation, which is 18.1%. The rising prices of housing don't go into the inflation index, so do a lot of other things. So real inflation is going way up. When they raise interest rates, this thing is going to crash. They are giving the money junkies this money for free, so they could keep gambling, artificially boosting up the markets. How can the markets go up throughout all of 2020 when one of the nations locked down? And now they are scaring everybody again. A new variant. There's going to be worse than the one. People are still freaked out, so it's not going to be a big bounce. And it's going to look like everything is coming back, but the millions of people that are out of work are not coming back. When interest rates go up, this thing is going to collapse and they are going to have to raise interest rates. The central banks are pulling out of dollars all over the world, so the dollar is going to be under a lot of pressure. Anything that the central banks do, they are failure at everything. And Gerald comments that it's not like you got a bunch of bright people running your country. Actually, you got a bunch of losers in the show telling everybody what to do. They are private bank stores and they are running the treasury. If that's what they are going to do, they are going to raise taxes to cover their failures. But the people that are going to pay the taxes are the non-essentials. The big ones like the Apples. They are all over the world. They are beating the system 1,000 different ways. It's prosecution to the fullest for the people and a slap on the wrist for the other ones. Look at the JP Morgan Chase gang. What did they caught in 2020? Rigging the precious metals market. The big ones get off. They are going to raise taxes and we are going to pay for them. The bigs are not. They are essential. We are non-essential by their words and their deeds. Now explaining the term Vex War, Gerald says that the Vex War is that there are a lot of people that don't want this. You are going to see new movements going on around the world. anti-vax, anti-tax, anti-immigration, and anti-establishment. What we do is look at the current events, drawing future trends. So the IMF comes out with a study and says how bad the lockdown is hitting emerging markets. What does that mean? When you look at the consequences of the pandemic war, you are going to see anti-immigration, anti-vax, anti-tax, and anti-establishment. There's going to be new movements. What they are doing in the media is they take that out of the big story of what the people are really aggravated and they put it on. Oh, look how violent they became. So basically, that's what the media and the politicians are doing to it. But this thing is swelling big. You are looking at homicide rates. They are escalating all over, and people are really very concerned. Now, Gerald expresses views upon the homeless population. The homeless population is blowing up. How come the hospitals aren't filled with homeless people that have COVID? Because the people that are dying from this are dying because of other comorbidities. In Canada, 80% of the people are for nursing homes. 94% of the people who have died from COVID have 2.6 pre-existing chronic conditions, obesity, type 2 diabetics, and other respiratory ailments. 42% of the people in America are obese, 70% overweight, they are respiratory ailments. Look at the numbers around the world. In Germany, the average age is 79, Italy 81, and they are locking down all these other places. But Texas is open. The infection rate is going down. Nearly half of new US infections are in just 5 states: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida. Florida is wide open, and Sweden. Nobody talks about Sweden. No lockdown at all. But they have a higher infection rate than the other Nordic country. The lockdowns are completely ineffective. In Italy, they locked down the place and now the restaurant. Tours are taken to the streets in protest. They were the first country to lock down. It didn't work before and now they are doing it again. They are destroying small businesses. They are wiping out small businesses. The numbers show it. The trillionaires, the billionaires got trillions richer and the essentials became more essential. More merger and acquisition, going back to the taxes, they'll get a free ride and we'll pay. So guys, tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about this video? Also, if you found this video really knowledgeable, then please make sure to press the like button, subscribe to our channel